am a publisher, and one day my daughter Christina asked me to write a novel with her. Well, that day was long ago, and that little girl is now an adult. But our novels live on. The Truth Seekers Mystery Series highlights a homeschool family, the Murphy teens, in an action-adventure novel that is sure to entertain as well as teach creation truths. To get your copy, visit our website at truthseekersmysteryseries.com.
This is a production of the Ultimate Homeschool Radio Network. Welcome to the Vintage Homeschool Moms Show. Your host, Felice Gerwitz, is an author, a publisher, and your radio show host. She will encourage, educate, and inspire you with answers to your most pressing questions from homeschool, marriage, parenting, and much more. Felice loves to equip moms to live a Christian life because every moment counts. Be sure to visit her website at mediaangels.com. And here's your host, Felice Gerwitz.
Today we're going to talk about time management for kids. This is episode 410, and you can find the show notes at vintagehomeschoolmoms.com. So, what is the one thing you can't take back? Do you know? Well, in this episode, we are going to talk about time. So there's the hint. You cannot take time back. And this one is especially for the kids. So parents, gather them around because I am going to be talking to them today in this episode. And I have some other episodes just for kids. There's links on the show notes, but they are kids making good decisions, choosing bad behavior, and family life. Also, the book for tweens that you may enjoy are the Truth Seekers Mystery Series, as well as another book I have, A Few Minutes with God. You can get the digital or print versions on Amazon as well as on mediaangels.com. Well, today we're going to talk about time. And one of the things I want to ask you is if you are on time. Are you always on time? Well, it's hard to be on time, especially when you think you have lots of it. And why should you hurry? Besides, everyone's going to wait for you, right? Well, surprise, I bet you're going to get in trouble if you're late or make your family wait. So today we're going to discuss time and time management. And time is something you can never get back. Once it is gone, it is gone. Punctuality means being early or on time. In fact, some people think if you are on time, that means you are late, that in order to be on time, you have to be early. So think about that. What do you think? Do you like being late? How does it make you feel? Now let's think of it this way. Do you like waiting for other people? I'm sure the answer is no. Most people have an opinion on this, and I'm sure this is something you can talk to your family about. But one thing to think about is punctuality, meaning being on time, has to do with respect. People who are late show that they think more highly of their time than the time of others. Of course, we have excuses, and of course, sometimes we can't help it. But I'm talking about people that are always late. Does this mean you don't care? Well, maybe it does. And maybe it doesn't. But more than likely, it means you probably haven't even given it any thought, because once we think of it as, gosh, we're disrespecting someone else's time, it makes us think about it differently. And I'm sure you think now that being early or on time is important. So the first thing I want you to do is to look at your time. How do you manage your time? Well, most kids don't manage their time because they don't have to. They have built-in time managers. Do you know who those people are? If you said your parents, you are correct. Your parents tell you when to get up and when it's time to eat. They tell you when it's time to do your schoolwork or to go to lessons or errands or church or pray. We are managed by a family who loves and supports us. But at some point in our lives, We have to be responsible for our own time. First of all, I want you to think, yes, I ask you to think a lot. I want you to think about the things you like to do. If you had the entire day, and I would say to you, you can do anything you want to do within reason, but anything you want to do today at home, what would it be? What are some things you would like to do? What does your dream day look like? Now think about this and add going somewhere or having people over. It's going to change, isn't it? This might be a topic you want to think about. You might include some of these points. What time do you want to get up, or do you like to sleep in? What are some of the favorite foods you want to eat? What movie would you like to watch or book to read? Do you want to play with your friends and have them over, or do you want to go to their house? How about going to a park or taking a trip or going to the zoo? Your time would be spent doing the things you enjoy. So make a list, and then I want you to look at that list. Do you have a hobby? A hobby is something you like to do. Some people like to build things or do art or draw or make jewelry or build with blocks. There are so many things that different people do that are hobbies. How can you fit this in when your day is so filled and it's filled with all the things you don't really want to do? Well, that's what time management is about. There are things you have to do. You have to get up, you have to eat, you have to go to sleep, you have to do your schoolwork, you have to do your chores. There are some have-tos, but there is also a lot of wasted time, and you can manage your time so that you can fit in some really fun things. And what would those fun things be? Well, we kind of need a goal or a plan. You might say, well, I'm too busy with schoolwork and chores and I don't have enough time. Well, let's look at this. What do you do when you're busy with schoolwork and chores? Are you doing your work well? Are you quickly getting it done, or are you wasting time? If you look at how you spend your time, you will learn that it might be fun to laugh at your brother or sister or lose a book and have to spend time finding it or forget you have an assignment. But in the long run, you are only hurting yourself. You are disrespecting the time of your parents who put together some of these things for you to do. You are disrespecting the time of other people in your family when you're bothering them. And just like being punctual or being early, and if you're late, you're disrespecting someone else's time. That's what you're doing when you waste time. You are disrespecting your own time as well. So let's go through a list of 3 items. Number 1, how do you want to spend your free time? Number 2, what can you do to stop wasting time? And number 3, what are some things you have to do each day that can be done quicker? Another surprise is that I'm sure your mom and dad will definitely help you gain more time in your day, because you know what? If you are more productive, and that means you get more things done well and quickly, that gives your family more time as well. This means you respect each other, you respect each other's time, and you are happy to get your chores and schoolwork done because you have a goal at the end, and that is spending time doing the things you enjoy. Good work and good effort are often rewarded. It is rewarded by knowing that you did your best, and it's a practice for the future. I really wish someone taught me how to manage my time when I was younger. I am going to have another couple of sessions on time management, one for parents and one for teens coming up. And I'm excited about your future because with more time, it's going to allow you to do the things that you're interested in or find a new passion, something that you're excited about doing. Think about all of the amazing inventors such as Thomas Edison, the Wright brothers, and Benjamin Franklin, to name a few. As kids, they were constantly experimenting and thinking about new ideas, and look at what they did as adults. They basically changed our world. Now is your time and I hope you use it wisely. Well, thanks for listening to this episode of Vintage Homeschool Moms. You can find the show notes for today's episode at vintagehomeschoolmoms.com, episode 410. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Vintage Homeschool Mom Show. Visit Felice at MediaAngels.com and TheVintageHomeschoolMoms.com. Vintage Homeschool Moms is a production of the Ultimate Homeschool Radio Network.